Want to help your dog today? Provide a quality of life? I stayed until the end of the video and pay attention to the directions. Reasons why dogs won't eat. There can be many reasons why a dog won't eat, but they generally fall into three major categories: medical, behavioral, issues with the food itself. Here I need to get your attention. In the description link has a gift for your dog. This gift is to help in the quality of life and longevity. Now let's go to the content. The first thing we'll look at is medicinal side. The list of possible medical causes for dog anorexia or hyperexia is very long and can include anything that might cause pain, nausea, lethargy, or stress. Dental disease, oral pain, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, intestinal parasites, pancreatitis, stomach upset, eating table scraps or something else they shouldn't have, or a sudden change in food or treats. Infection, fever, cancer, liver disease, kidney disease, inflammatory bowel disease, congestive heart failure, lung disease. These are only some examples of medical issues that can lead to a loss of appetite in dogs. There are many more possible reasons. Each one needs to be careful with the quality of life of your dog so as not to get to the point of having a health problem. Do you tame them that keep your dogs in great health since today? Then know in the link below the 5 nutrients that work together in harmony to restore the health of your elderly dogs safely and naturally. The second important thing to evaluate is the behavioral. Anxiety, stress, or fear can cause decreased appetite in some dogs, just like it can in people. Keep in mind that what you think is stressful is different from what your dog may see as stressful, and even small things can produce anxiety and cause them to not want to eat. Changes in a dog's routine or environment, such as new people or pets in the house, traveling, or loud noises such as construction, storms, or fireworks can trigger anxiety. Even something as simple as changing the time or location of a meal can cause more sensitive dogs to feel stressed, and it may make them less likely to eat. Intimidation from another pet in the household can also cause a dog to avoid his or her food bowl. Many dogs do not like eating right next to housemates, as there can be intimidation that we, as humans, don't pick up on. It is recommended that dogs be separated for feedings in order to decrease any resource guarding or intimidation. Generally, if the issue is related to stress or anxiety, dogs will begin eating again after a day or two, once they have adjusted to the change. Some dogs may need behavioral modification or medical treatment to decrease stress and anxiety if it is frequent. And the third very important thing is issues with the food. The issue might be with the food itself. It could be old, expired, stale, or spoiled. While some dogs, such as happy-go-lucky Labrador retrievers, might eat anything in sight, others, such as Yorkshire Terriers, may be a little more particular. If a dog has been on the same food for a while and has always eaten it well, take a look at the expiration date on the bag or can, and check to make sure that it is stored in an airtight container. All dog food containers and bags should be sealed, and the food should be thrown out if the expiration date has passed. Open canned food can be sealed with plastic wrap or a lid that's made to fit dog food cans, and it can be kept in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days. Many pet parents wonder if their dog may simply be tired of their food if they stop eating it. While some dogs may be picky, a healthy, hungry dog should not stop eating a certain food simply because they've eaten it for a while. Why won't my dog eat? Questionnaire. Use this questionnaire to help determine possible causes for your dog's loss of appetite. Will your dog drink water? If your dog will drink water but won't eat, it may be due to nausea, stress, or mouth pain. If they are able to keep the water down, that is a good sign. However, if they are vomiting after drinking water, they should be seen by a veterinarian right away, as this could indicate severe nausea or an intestinal obstruction. If they go longer than 24 hours without eating, even if they are still drinking, they should be examined by their vet to determine the underlying cause of their inappetence. If your dog has not eaten or drank in 24 hours or more, they should be seen by a veterinarian right away in order to be assessed and treated for likely dehydration, and to investigate the underlying cause of their unwillingness to eat or drink. Anything that can cause a dog to feel ill, such as kidney disease, pancreatitis, intestinal parasites, liver disease, cancer, infection, intestinal obstruction, etc., can lead a dog to refuse food and water. Like humans, dogs cannot go for more than a few days without water, so this should be treated seriously. Does your dog eat treats but not food? If your dog is refusing dinner but saying yes to treats or table scraps, they may be filling up on junk food rather than their own dog food. However, if your dog has other symptoms of not feeling well, a medical condition could be to blame for their altered appetite. For example, if your dog is happy, energetic, drinking water, playing, and not having any vomiting or diarrhea, it may be that they are simply getting too many calories per day in treats and aren't hungry for their meal. They may also have outsmarted you, knowing that if they refuse to eat their food, they'll get tasty chicken and dog treats instead. However, if your dog is lethargic, having any vomiting or diarrhea, starting to eat a bit then stopping, or drooling or licking their lips, they may not be feeling 100% well. Treats are higher rewards, so many dogs will be more likely to eat those rather than their food, even if they aren't feeling the best. Think of a time when you've had an upset stomach, but powered through to have your favorite treat while passing up the salad bar. It is always best to be on the safe side and have any possible medical conditions ruled out if getting your dog to eat is becoming a frequent challenge. Is your dog not eating dry food? Does your dog turn up their nose at dry food, only to wolf down canned food the minute you set it down? This is a common complaint from pet parents, and it can mean a few different things. It may be that your dog has dental or oral pain. Many pet parents believe that if their pet is eating, they must not have oral pain, but that's not the case. They have to eat, so many dogs struggle silently with oral pain for months or years until a dental procedure is done to extract any rotten or infected teeth. While some dogs will still eat dry food even with severe oral pain, many prefer canned food, as it's easier to chew. If your dog is no longer wanting to eat dry food but will eat canned, they should be seen by their veterinarian for an oral examination. It may also be that your dog prefers canned food to dry food, as it often smells stronger and may be seen as more of a treat. Try mixing canned food with the dry kibble to encourage your dog to eat, and gradually transitioning to a higher ratio of dry food, until your dog is back to eating dry kibble. Some dogs simply refuse to eat kibble in favor of canned food. While this can have some negative consequences, such as worse dental disease or a higher food bill, it may not be a problem to have your dog on canned food long term. Talk to your veterinarian to see if feeding your dog an all-canned diet may be the best option for them. Is your dog a senior? While senior dogs may have lower caloric requirements than young dogs, and therefore may eat less than they used to, marked weight loss or a refusal to eat is not normal and can indicate serious underlying health conditions. We know how important our dogs are to us: love, play, and care with great care. Therefore, we address very important points for your dog's life, and I emphasize if you want to ensure the complete nutrition of your dog. Click on the description link and guarantee the gift for your dog. The gift supports a healthy microbiome and digestion. There will be less mess for you to clean in the yard. And you'll enjoy a happier, healthier, more energetic pup, regardless of age.